Today I'm going to share with you three things that I do to build my special needs son's self esteem. And hopefully, these will help you build your special needs child's self esteem. My son has ADHD and he's diagnosed with anxiety and with autism. So, as a, and I'm autistic as well. And I know how much I struggled growing up and the self esteem issues that I had growing up. And that's that. Do you relate to this? You are a neurodivergent parent, or you see your child struggling, and you see your child struggling with things that you struggled growing up that hurt your self-esteem, and you're like, I feel so sad. I want my son, my daughter to grow up with good self-esteem, but I see them struggling at school, making friends, talking, advocating for themselves. I see them struggling with their meltdowns, and I wonder if they're going to grow up to be secure people. Well, I want to tell you that the struggle is real. I feel it as well. Yesterday, I felt that, Leo, when my autistic son, he has a twin, they were outside playing with the neighborhood friends. My autistic son came in crying, saying that they were not including him. Of course, those are things that we know as parents that is going to impact their self-esteem. But as well, we can take charge of this and we can do things to help our children build their self-esteem. And I'm going to share with you what I do. And I already see so many positive changes in my child, not just the way that he relates to other people, but his self-perception has changed so much. Hello, my name is Marcela Collier. I'm a certified parenting coach, autism mom with ADHD, and my team of coaches and I in HIC Parenting Education Agency have served 14,151 parents of sensitive and neurodivergent kids parent their children with a lot more peace. If you want to parent your child with a lot more peace, I encourage you to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. Okay, so let's move on to what these three things are. Number one, when I started celebrating my child's strengths. When we have a special needs child, a lot of the times we tend to focus on what's missing, on the need, on the challenge, because those are present things that we want to tackle, that we want our children to overcome or to cope with it better. I see my autistic son and I see that he struggles with social anxiety, that he is very rigid in his routine, that he struggles with transitions. And if I'm not aware about recognizing and acknowledging his strengths, I will focus a lot on what's missing, on the struggle, on what's hard. And guess what? When our sensitive kids feel it, they feel when we just focus on what's missing. What is your child's biggest strength? Do you know what it is? If you know, let me know in the comments. For you who are watching here live on Instagram, let me know in the comments what is your child's biggest strength. For my son is his logical thinking. He's an outside of the box thinker, and his way of solving problems is amazing. It's so like high level, even compared to his twin. When I started recognizing those moments, his unique strengths, I started seeing his self-perception improving. Santiago, you were able to solve this problem in a different way when all the other kids were struggling. Like, that's amazing. Or you found a faster route to solve this math problem. That's crazy. That's amazing. Your brain works so beautifully. Wow. I love the way your brain works. I started doing things like that. Number two, number two thing that I started doing to build my special needs child's self-esteem. And it is celebrating his efforts and not just his results. And we are eager for results when we see that they are very far away from the baseline compared to other kids. But they have their own journey and they don't have to arrive at the same time as he doesn't have to arrive at the same time as his twin brother. Your child doesn't have to arrive at the same time as your other kids. What does that mean? Arriving at the same time, not arriving at the same time. You have an older child who is neurotypical and you potty train them in 3 days. And because your special needs child is still wearing diapers at 4 years old, you compare and you're like, okay, I need to get them potty trained. No, 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 because they need to catch up. They don't need to catch up to anyone, to anyone. My autistic son, he's almost 9, and he started getting fully dressed on his own without needing assistance last year when he was 7. His twin brother, who is neurotypical, he was able to do that at 4. I still gave my autistic son the opportunity and the training and the same thing I did for the other one I do for my autistic son, but he just took a little longer. He took a little longer, and it's okay. When we rush the results, in our special needs kids, that could hurt their self-esteem. But when we are patient and when we are following their own pace, that's when they started seeing themselves as like, I'm unique, I'm wonderful, and I can go at my pace. That builds their self-esteem so much. Now, there are things that could be challenging because sometimes those going on their pace could clash with our own needs and agenda or interests or goals. Yeah, that's the better word, goals. Let me tell you a goal. We need to get out the door and go to school on time. But then your autistic son has a different plan of keep building a Lego tower because they have to finish. And I say from experience because I'm autistic as well. And when I leave something unfinished, I feel so anxious and I cannot stop thinking about it until the damn thing is finished. Can I leave it unfinished? Yes. Will I think about it all day, all night, and potentially not sleep? Yes. So at least that's how it was for my autistic son. When he has something that is not finished, he has to finish it. So for your children, what are those things that are, is their needs, but they compete with? I need to get out of the door. I need to I need to get you in bed so I can so I can do my own bedtime routine. How can we be patient? That's a tricky one. That's something that for sure will help our clients in HIC parenting find a better way to live in a household where we believe all our needs could be met. It's not a matter of choosing your needs or my needs. We can come to a system that all our needs could be met. So for my son who needs to finish the tumble tower, otherwise he would not be able to fall asleep, I think, Marcela, if you let him finish the jumble tower and it takes them 10 extra minutes, those are the 10 extra minutes that he's going to take anyway, fighting you to go to sleep. So I let him. And he goes to sleep, accomplished. and it's not about giving in. It's about seeing what battles to choose to your battles. There are some things that I don't choose. He has to brush his teeth. But But there are some other things that I'm like, if it's 10 minutes, it's okay. So, what is one battle that you are willing to lose this week? Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments. And you're like, Marcela, but I need help being regulated, calm. I need help with my patience. I want to raise my child with peace, but I don't have peace. If that is you, I have a free class that you can find now in HICparenting.com. I'm going to leave a card here or it's in the description box below. And I share there our parenting with understanding system of needs to break free from angry reactions, bring peace to your parenting, and raise emotionally healthy children. This system has taken 1,568 of our clients from reactive parents to peaceful parents, to connected parents, to parents who are parenting their sensitive and neurodivergent kids with peace. You can find it on hicparenting.com. It is free. It's in the description below. And the last thing is, let me pass the page. Being mindful of my reactions. And that's a biggie, biggie, biggie because our neurodivergent kids and special needs kids, a lot of the times are hyper aware about us, how we present and react to them. My son, many times he's like scanning for those cues of, Mom, are you angry? Are you happy? Are you sad? If your children do that, I want to let you know that it's not your fault. It's not that they think that you are a scary parent or you're going to turn scary. They just rely on your nervous system regulation, on your level of calmness to be calm themselves because they have all these needs. So, what can help you remain calm? What can help you? For me, what helps me, I explained it in one video that I don't know is going to come later this week or if I already posted about 3 things that I do as an autistic mom to remain calm. But just to give you one is anticipating my sensory needs and meet them before it's too late. For you, what is it? What is it that helps you remain calm? So be mindful of your reactions. Celebrate the process and not the results, and celebrate your child's unique strengths. Those are the 3 things that I do to build my special needs child's self-esteem. If you like this video, will you share it with a friend? Just click the share icon and send it to your mom, to your spouse, to your sister, to your baby daddy. Send it to them and say, hey, I know that this will help us build our child's self-esteem. Give me a thumbs up, and I want you to know that it only takes understanding of yourself and of your children's needs to transform your parenting. That's Parenting with Understanding. I'll see you next time.